Financing film production is a continental challenge that is not only familiar to Kenya, but many African countries. This has reduced the continent to being a net importer of audiovisuals. Among the reasons for this is that banks still consider filmmaking a risky venture with uncertain returns, which even the filmmakers agree with.
Just as a business, you give your logbook, you look for an uncle who can put a security on a piece of land or something. That's how we do it.
Yeah. I mean, I think financiers are looking at the whole value chain, not just production. They're looking at even before production. And then they're looking at production, they're looking at distribution, they are looking at production, post-production and distribution.
The creative industry world over makes up 7% of the global gross domestic product. According to Creative Industry Report by EcoCap Capital, in the period between 2008 and 2010, when positive growth was being reported in the sector, 54 billion shillings was injected into the Nigerian economy. South Africa made 35 billion shillings, while Kenya made 7 billion shillings.
The consumption for the big screen, for that kind of consumption, I think you would be talking about maybe 300,000 to 500,000 shillings for a Riverwood kind of movie. If you want to do like a blockbuster going international, that kind of thing, then you have to start going to the budgets like them. $5 million, those kind of figures, if you want to go Hollywood level.
Even though tax incentives have been offered on equipment and other resources, speakers at the Africa Film Finance Summit hint a scheme such as in South Africa, where a 35% rebate is offered on cost of films and full-length television programs, which could perhaps turn around the sector in Kenya.
The rebate is a big incentive because it's tax-free, and everybody goes after soft money in the film business because it means it doesn't have to be repaid.
The most important thing that the Nigerian government has done is that it wants to diversify the economy away from oil, and it identified Nollywood as a sector that would help in diversification and in job creation.
Insurers have also been urged to turn risk associated with filmmaking into business opportunities.
Of completion, in other words, if a bank says, what is going to happen if the film doesn't get completed? That's our job. Now, unlike normal insurance, who wait for a claim and then they act on the claim, we get involved from the beginning in the hopes that there is no claim.
The Pan-African Federation of Filmmakers, FEPASI, is also seeking to catalyze investment of up to 40 billion shillings over the next 5 years in various programs that will create up to 5 million jobs and inject 2 trillion shillings into the African economy. Ronald Willie, Business Insight.